Hi, hello and welcome you all for session number 4, which is the last session of unit number 5, and by which we are completing our unit number 5. So what are the important facts which we are going to learn in this session is, we are going to learn about what is a long-term goal and a long-term career maybe in your understanding, because we are looking into our career platforms and how to have a proper career change. So these are the two factors, of course, that strategy. So that strategy we are going to look into it. So let's see what is that. So first of all, you have to have a short term and a long term career plan. So why? So the reason is, of course, because when you want to travel in a place, that travel should be very smooth, that travel should benefit you. For no reasons nobody is going to travel in a direction, okay, or nobody is going to go for a tour. Either it's going to be for enjoy purpose or for business purpose or something else. They will go and they'll do and they'll crack and come. So that is what the initiation point over here, right? Fine. So developing a long-term career planning, because I certainly believe that you have to use a SMART here. So SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant and time-bound goal. So that is what SMART, SMART, right? So specific, measurable, achievable, relevant and time-bound. So your goal should be like specific. This is what my goal. I want to become a doctor, so I want to become a doctor. So my goal is to become an engineer, so I want to become electronics engineer, by which I can use in broadcast here, there, I mean as a power drive engineer, and though there are many factors, many fields are available. So specific, measurable. So how can I measure it? How can I validate it? Like, can I get this job? If I do this BE, will I get that? So will I do this course? Will I get that? When I'm doing this, of course will I get that? So those factors is called measurable. Achievable. So what are the factors should I do it? So should I do any relevant factors like any special courses, or should I get any? Because if you want to be in the managerial position as a beginner, nobody is going to say that you are a manager of a company. So you need to get that experience. So how to achieve that? So that is what. Next, relevant. So how relevant you are going in a field of your passionate. So that is what. And you have to always have a think about it, because if you are moving from one place to another place, definitely you have to have a thinking of it. Without thinking, if you are going, then you should not cry at the last moment. Next, time bound. Everything should happen in a time. Time in the sense like, not immediately, but in the sense like, if you want to have a shift, of course take your time, plan and then have a shift, okay. So that is what time bound is all about. So you should always have a clear idea. So for example, I've given, to get a leadership position at a reputed company, to become a manager of the year, I want to become a manager professional in the coming 2 to 3 years. So you should definitely have that planning, you should definitely have that requirements, only then you will become. So now I'll give my example, because I have an experience of teaching and training experience. So now I have a multitasking role. I can be a training in position, I can be in teaching position. So both I have in my access. So I can choose, I can take it up, which one I allowed the most, and I can take it up. Because starting time, I took some time to do some experiments, and then now I'm done with my experiments. Now I'm going to put it into practice, which is going to be a long-term purpose, right? So likewise, find out what is yours, go with the passion and never go out of your passion, which you will definitely cry for it at the last. So never do that. That is the reason we are keep on focusing on all professional factors, and especially in this unit 5, mainly on career management, okay. And then effects of career plan. You can identify your career, okay, where you want to travel. You can prioritize. Like if you have like 3 passionate one, you can see that out of 3 which is your passionate or which is your priority. And the next one, of course, you can make the comparison. For example, as I have right now, I have 2 priority, training and teaching. Of course, if you ask me, like, I'll go for training. So that is the factor, because training will give you such an happiness. So I mean, there are many factors, of course. So you can have a comparison and you can take out one factor. Next, make a choice. The choice you make will have a reflection. Choices have consequences, right? So you are responsible of your choice, not your parents, not your elders, not your mentor, or not your friends or your brother or sister or your person. So it's all about you. Only you have to be responsible of your life, okay. So you have to set your SMART goals. That is that's what we said. No, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant and time bounded things should be there. So what are the strategy for a successful career? So if you identify your goal, because if you want to have a strategy, you need to identify your goal, and your goal should identify at the early stage, not in the middle stage or at the end stage. If you do it again, you have to start from the first. It's a big process. Looks simple, okay, by word it looks simple, but in action it takes a time. In action it needs lot of time, it needs lot of patience, it needs lot of energy, it needs lot of dedication. So without any sort of need, you can't get and grab it off and become successful as you like. Build a professional resume. Of course, that resume will give you a part. So of course, in this session also we would like to give you a resume, and of course before you get out of this college, the resume part, you will be into a strong phase. And be aware of your strength. So be aware of your strength. Your strength is what which will take you forward. If you have a strength of 80%, it's well good and fine. Of course, start improving it and make every day or every time start improving it. At least after 1 year your strength should be like 85. Okay, so you can see that 5% change or improve. And then you should always take responsibility. You should always build your leadership skills, your soft skills, your hard skills. So there are many factors: soft skills, hard skills, life skills, and leadership skill. If you have all these 4 skills, you can get through anything, even in your life as well as in career, right? So brand yourself. Of course, the advertisement of yourself, nobody is going to do advertisement for you. Only you are responsible, at least to a certain level. Of course, I gave an example, right? For civil engineers or whoever it is, once you are starting a company, or let me take an example of a YouTube channel. Okay, so once you are starting a YouTube channel, nobody is going to look into it, because YouTube is an ocean. You are one among that. So if you want to make an impact, of course your content or should something create that spark in everybody, that okay, I think this guy or this girl is doing good. Only then we all get into it, right? So that is what. So create a brand for yourself. Nobody is going to do it except you. So you are completely responsible for yourself. Create a network or lot. Network in the sense like create connection with everybody using many social protocols which we have seen in the last session, right? LinkedIn, so Meetup. So there are many platforms available. So take it up and start doing it. Next, making a career change. So how to have a career change from one shift from one company to another company. So how to do that? Career change usually means investing both your time, money, and future. So everything is important. Time is important, money is important, future. So how your future is going to be, because based on your future your life is going to run. Okay, important part of your career. Yes, if you're taking a decision, if you want to shift from one company to another company, it's not an easy deal, it's a big deal. You have to think in all the aspects of you, and you have to take it. So may or may not increase your chance of success. Of course, yes, it's completely without planning. If you take, this will happen. But if you have a planning, detailed process view on it, of course you can see the difference of it. And reasons for a career change. Why? If you're the main reason, this should be the reason: unsatisfied work, underpaid. If you feel that what work you're doing, you are getting less pay, boring, repeated work, finding a better career. If you find a good job or your friend is referring, of course you can take it up. So dismissal from a job, of course, if the company is removing you, but never make sure that you are being done by this process. The other factors is okay, but never say that like your company has removed you. That should not happen. The company should always say that like I want this person A, I want this person B. So that is the impact. Till now in my life, I always created that at least to a certain level, not to a big level, at least to a certain level I've created it. So make sure that the company should feel that I want this candidate. If you are saying that I want to move, the company should at least for a certain days they should say that no, I want this person. Can you please help with this? Say me what you want. I'll give it to you. So those factors should have a creations. Next, ideas to improve your career chance of success are: identify or decide your career change. If you identify and you decide, so that is a fine one. Next, assess yourself from company 1 to company 2 you're going. So do you have that skill? Because company 2 might be different. Okay, so do you have that skill to tackle that? Next, take a list of occupations which you want to explore, but I think exploration part you can do it only at the beginner stage. If you cross age of 25 or something, which is something again you will be into a trouble. Don't do much of the experiment after 25, because before that you can do it, but don't do much of things after 25 or maximum 30 you can do it, but after 30 don't do it, because which will allow you to start from the first, and you will have lots of opposite person. Maybe your freshers would be your opponent, so be careful in that, right? And set your goal, action plan. It's like ultimate success formula: goal, strategy, action, result. So set your goal, take a lot of strategies. From that strategy, pick one, put it into action, and start getting the result. If you're not getting the result, change the strategy, don't change your goal. Okay, so it's like goal, strategy, action, result. So if you are creating 10 strategy, put one strategy which you are able to apply in your life, and then get the result. If the result is okay, then you can follow. If the result is not okay, change your strategy, because you have remaining 9 other strategy. Okay, for people what happen, they change the goal and they go off, that's it. They are out of the content or out of the scenario, so they completely lost their life. So never do that mistake. So make sure that you're doing it and make your life a successful. I believe, and everybody believe, that you are a champion and you should be a successful person in your life. So best wishes from everybody, and best wishes from our professional communication team. So have a great life, have a great career. Anytime, any things, of course, ask us. We are there to help you out and clarify your doubts and take you to the next step of life in your career as well as in your personal life. Thank you all for your time. Hope you all loved it and hope you all got a lot of information. Start implementing your doubt section in the online live session, which is going to happen after this PPT voiceover session. Yeah, thank you all. Bye bye. We'll meet you up in the next futuristic class all about. Yes, thank you. Bye bye.